Hey, chef.
Oh, hey! Oh, that's completely right. I forgot about this. My young commie, James Nation, asked me to answer some questions for all you lovely people of YouTube. But first, let me start off by introducing myself. My name is MJ Chef, the only Iron Chef in Irish professional wrestling. And I am here to answer some questions for all of you. So, let's get right in about it. And the first question is, when did you start wrestling training? Well, guys, I started my wrestling training back in 2020. It was a very intimidating time for the chef, coming from the heat of the kitchen to the heat of the ring. And thanks to a dastardly thing called COVID, work, I was not unfortunately able to train as much as I liked. But the minute Fight Factory Pro Wrestling opened back up in stores, the chef was here with a smile on my face and a clean apron ready to serve it up. And I've been serving it up ever since. Which brings me to the following question. Where did you start wrestling training? Well, right here in Fight Factory Pro Wrestling. The home and the makers of some of the greatest Irish talent to ever grace professional wrestling in Becky Lynch and Finn Balor. Two absolute heroes of mine that I have inspired to be absolutely like. Now, who trained the Irish Chef in professional wrestling? Well, I've had many head chefs in my day, but the top head chefs that I have had that I have worked under would be Phil Bloyd, Katie Harvey, LJ Cleary, and Death Proof Debbie. They are the ones responsible for training the chef, and well, I think the results speak for themselves. This brings me to the next question. What was the first promotion you wrestled for? Well, the first promotion I wrestled for was, of course, Fight Factory Next Gen, where I made my debut match against that little rat, otherwise known as Fearless AJ Styles. Unfortunately, I came up a little short, but I'm not salty about it, because it was the debut, it was the beginning of as many matches as I possibly could. Well, what is my finishing move? Well, it's the best starter. It's the best food to ever grace the ring at all. It's the chef's chicken wing. Of course, what else would it be for a top food for a top chef? Next question is, who is your favorite person to wrestle? Well, the chef has wrestled so many top talent in this country. But if you were to ask me who my favorite person to wrestle is, so far it had to be the great Galaccini. And even though he beat me in my ass, he was still very fun to work with. But I will get him back next time. And which brings to the next question. What is your favorite match of yours? Well, has to be the most recent match I had down in RCW, where myself and Mr. Charlie fought bravely and valiantly against those handsomely bearded beauties. It didn't work. We'll edit that out, James. We'll edit that out. But no, bearded beauties were so great to work with. But they're two tough boys, and I came up short and I lost. But again, we'll cook again another time. Here's hope. Which brings me to the final question. What is my character? Well, James, what do you think I am? I am the Iron Chef of Irish professional wrestling. I am Ric Flair if he chopped onions instead of chopping people. I am MJ Chef.
Okay.
There you go.